Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we are still tryharding in super high Mythic. We are top 30, top 40 in the world right now still, and we need to keep it this way. And this one will definitely get you to Mythic. This build is pretty interesting. It has some Trespasser action, some Deadly Riposte, and a lot of good stuff with Wedding Announcement. I know it's not the most exciting deck, but you know what's exciting? Beating all the aggro with it. That's the exciting part, and you will really like this part. Archangel is such a champion at closing every mono-red aggro or even soldiers that you can kill 2 creatures and still have a lifelinker, and then you are, so high that they cannot burst you in the end. It just feels glorious, and the rest of the deck supports it, and Invoke Despair is such a powerhouse for card advantage, just to clear everything that you couldn't kill before. And white allows you to kill the Bankbusters directly with marches, so pretty good stuff. Games you will see today, win rate you will see at the end of the intro as well. I have a bit saltiness about the games, because the ones we lost, we were pretty much always mana screwed, and we got mana screwed in multiple ways. Even though we play only 3 of those lands, it is possible to start with 2 of them in the opening hand and not draw another lands. Pretty crazy, but it can happen, I guess. So, about the win rate, we didn't play a lot of games, so it doesn't, tell you too much for the results, but we're around 70% win rate in really high Mythic, in extremely high Mythic. And knowing the deck, it should be between 65 and 70%, because I've been playing with different versions for a while of this one, and it always performs extremely good. So you will hit Mythic if you want, probably a high one. If we can win in like top 100, it means that it will get you all the way up. So don't forget to subscribe, and extremely appreciate all the support. And guys, especially now that there's new stuff coming out. I really appreciate that you are here, and huge thank you. That means a world to me. So let's go into the games and have fun. Alright guys, we are going first, and this might be the first time when our mana is actually normal. I love it. It's so much easier. Alright, Go for the Throat is amazing. So Go for the Throat into Wedding Announcement on the play usually guarantees that you will actually be able to play Magic. So if you have this small late game, Invoke Despair in this situation is actually pretty good. Alright, we are against super aggressive stance, so it will still be hard. We probably would like Aether Emperor. Oh, you know what? I will give you hello, but you're on the thin line right now, my friend. Alright, he should know that we have removal. I kinda messed it up. I hope it's adversary. It's never adversary when I have the removal. Alright. They probably try to gouge if we have a removal or not. I think so. Man, honestly, the pleasure, the pure pleasure of getting out of his greed. He wanted to go all in on the greed side, and we said, nah. Alright, this will hurt a little bit. We need to wait until it flips. Those tokens do not matter, but when this flips, they will matter quite a lot, and they will possibly win the game. Especially with the Emperor. If we hit a second white and play this, the tokens will be huge. Alright. I wonder. We are close to Invoke Despair, but the draw right now is extremely important. I need to take quite a lot of damage right now. You know what? It's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect, but I think it works. I think it's okay. We don't need perfect draws. If we get a decent one, it's already okay. Alright, the last turn. This is the big turn for our opponent. We did nothing, and his board grows, and next turn Wedding Announcement flips. Of course. But it's just 3 damage. It's not the end of the world. It sucks, but we still have this token. Alright guys. Do you want to check how good at Magic he is? Let's check. Target an opponent. I will. Because if he sacrifices Phoenix Chick, then we also get Kumano. If he sacrifices Kumano, we get 2 cards, but his Chick is here. I think he's aware of the decision, yeah. This is a correct call. You want to make sure that your opponent gets as little board advantage as he can. Man, it's so hard to play against this deck. Play with fire? Hammer hand. This is a really strong card. As you can see, we are nearly dead already. This can get Emperor back, that's a big deal. Do we exile creatures? It would help a little bit. If he doesn't have another creature, that's great. Emperor and a Cardo, it's also decent. Alright, I need to think. This is game deciding moment, guys. I'm not sure which decision is best. Farewell is risky. It's not great for us. Wedding announcement. We would get 4/4 in the board and we can crew the Bankbuster. That's not bad. And we also get to draw a card. And it's also better for later. I will go for this. I think it's a decent play. It's really hard to kill us from here. We will get the cheek damage, but we can start Emperoring it on next turn. Right? Target when it comes into battlefield. Alright, so not huge value. Alright. Good call. Our opponent is playing this very well. We are really under siege right now. This and the festivities, that was a huge blow. That was a really big deal. And he still has 1 mana instant. I wonder which one. Alright, attackers. No ground. Good choice. 5. He has burn in the hand. He will finish us off with this one. So we need to start drawing, and we also need to play Emperor. Yes. Oh yes. That's why we have this card. Oh, never mind. We just won the game. That's why I like the Archangel. How much do I pay myself? 1, 2. I think 2. So we are at 3. He cannot kill us. It's close. It's close, but with this we should win the game. And that's the first. That's why the Archangel is in the deck, right? Alright, we are at 7 and he cannot attack us. I will actually wait 1 turn. There's no point in attacking. This is his last turn to react. After this we can just start hitting with Archangel and the game is over. So we need to be sure that he cannot kill us, and he won't. Alright, the game is on. The explosion will commence in this or the next turn. What's the plan? We are at 11 already. Great. I mean, this is so good. A casual attack with the Archangel every turn from now on. We are like harder and harder winning, basically. And you know what? I have enough stuff. We can play like this. Alright. I hope to hit a land, but if that's not the case, that's fine. As you can see, like, he needs to go through all of this 12-12 in stats, or he just needs to burn us. The problem is that he needs a lot of burn. The best case is triple play with fire, which is 9 damage, and he still cannot kill us. Every turn, like, we are out of the reach of the burn. So yeah, top 35, pretty nice. Alright guys, going first. With a potential mana scroll. I will take it. This hand is decent. It's not perfect, of course, but on the play with Bankbuster, and we won't miss turn 2. So no, we can start. This might be another of the game when I'm playing against the Shuffler and just try to hit my lands for the full game, while my opponent just draws them naturally on curve. Alright, this is incredible. You know what? I have changed my mind. This is so perfect, I actually can go for this play. The reason is this forces him to play during his turn, and he doesn't want to play during his turn with those colors. I mean, never mind. Okay, so there exists a punish for this play, and I of course hit it perfectly. Oh man, Magic absolutely hating me today. Okay, this is good though. This is really good. And I really have to kill Liliana. She's just such a pain during the game. Even though it hits both of us, I have less cards, and it will take me a while before I Bankbuster. Just please don't abrade me. Alright, main deck duress. Sure, why not? Why not? Invoke Despair, easy, go. Next turn. Harvester, perfect curve. Ah? Alright, cool. Alright guys, so now we have changed the plans. We are basically playing slower and just think what he does. That's the idea. Shadow Prophecy. Look at the top X cards, so the domain. It will be 3, right? So he will look at the top 3 and take 2 of them. Alright, so be it. I kinda wanted to play the Emperor, but I don't have double white. So if I had double white, I think I would play the Emperor. Even if he Brotherhood sent, it's card for card basically, and it taps him out fully, you know? But I think we're outside of this abysmal start. I honestly didn't think that there could be Liliana to punish us, because if I didn't use the Bankbuster to hit him, then I would just screw the Bankbuster. Would I? No, Bankbuster is better. So I actually did the right play. It's just the worst possible bad luck to hit this kind of play, you know? Alright. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is what we should be having, by the way. Oh man. Duracing main deck is honestly not really a great strategy, but it works if you hit deck like ours. But if you meet soldiers, you will regret your duress, that's for sure. Especially if you don't really have anything in the deck around it. Like, this trades card for card, this just trades quality, so it doesn't really work together very well. Alright, so let's start making some plays, because we are definitely in some trouble right now. The land is amazing. He's really waiting with this, so that makes me thinking that there is chance. There is a chance for a counter spell, and he's just waiting. But we will have Bankbuster from the next turn onwards. So that's interesting. We cannot play it on the same... Like, we cannot block on the same turn we get the pilot, though. That's the problem. And between the turns he will kill the pilot. There are no creatures, right? Yeah. So, just for damage. You know, not the best, not the worst. We'll probably draw a card. I don't respect my life too much. However it sounds. Bankbuster, alright, so we have to march it. We don't want him to get the value. I don't want exile card. I think he has a Make Disappear. I'm not sure, this might just be a mono black with no make. Honestly, it probably is, right? I don't think he has it. But still, I will draw some cards here. I need a lot of cards. Perfect. Alright, guys. Now we're talking. This is also pretty good, but this means make this... He might sacrifice, but let's try. I think he might not have Make Disappear. Alright, and he doesn't. So the game is over, right? At this point we just play lands, and we basically hit his face as a revenge. Man, I'm so mad about this Liliana. It hurt me. It hurt my soul so much. So he's down to 6 cards. It seems to be just mono black with a lot, so drag to the bottom should be in the deck as well. This card is cool, but you lose 2 life still hurts. I like the card though, honestly. I like this kind of effects, but it gives you so many drawbacks that it's, you know, a bit under the power curve. Alright, so what is the idea? Man, this kills tokens like a boss. Like, absolutely. Cool. And honestly, guys, if you play Sorry, try to +1 it. Oh, that's a really bad play from his side. That's a really bad play. So, we kill, we burn the treasure. Yeah, like, we could just kill it, and he doesn't even get a single card. Then we invoke, and we kinda kill him, right? Yeah, that was nice. So, how much rank did we recoup? 3 places, not too much. Alright, guys. Man, the decay is so brutal, like I'm scared to sleep right now in Mythic. Alright, so what about this hand? It's not great. You don't want all Invoke Despairs in the opening hand. Our opponent is going first. I will keep it because of Wedding Announcement. I hope our opponent won't have like perfect draw. If he opens with Mountain, Swift Spear, Kumano, Swift Spear and then burn, 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 we won't be fast enough. But if he doesn't... It's fine. It's fine, guys. Alright, so this will be hard. We are on the draw with extremely slow hand against basically so far the god draw. You definitely want to open with Kumano. This is what brings the power to mono red. Let's see how great their follow-up is. If they skip a creature, the game normalizes. If they keep getting every edge, it will be harder and harder. Like we have the answers. Alright. Just miss this one turn. Alright. We are fine. We are friends again. It will still be hard. We are flooded with creatures, but we'll try to make it work. This is nearly as hard as it gets, guys. So now I would prefer him to play a 2-mana creature, because we know he doesn't have a 1-drop, right? So unless he draws one, like Adversary would be perfect. Then we get hit by Kumano. Then we have to go for Wedding Announcement, draw a land, and then at turn 4 we double remove. Then we draw a land and keep invoking. Alright, this is fine. Man, this is the lowest impact card you can see. Wow, he had to think for like a minute. Do I play a spell? And what was the answer? Alright, so this will be pretty huge. So it means he has another burn, right? He wouldn't waste it. You skip? Man, this seems like that was his only burn. Why would you not wait until now for extra damage? Man, mono red players absolutely blow my mind with... They are tanking longer than the control, and the decisions in the end are so bad. Alright. Guys, we need to top deck 2 lands in a row, and then we should win. I'm not sure, like, we might be this one... What is in the mind of a red player? I think there's chaos, like pure chaos. Like, they are role-playing right now, I mean Magic. Oh my god, we won. We gate-kept some Mythic from someone. Alright, guys, are you hyped? We are top 40 against top 70, and our draw absolutely suck already. Alright, do we take it? We need a lot of mana. We can draw with the Bankbuster. I will keep it. There is a chance we draw a land, and that fixes everything. If we don't, we lose the advantage of being first, but we can still recover with Bankbusters. If we don't draw anything, the game is lost on spot. So far, as bad as it gets. Oh man, Magic, do you need to do me like this? I really wanted to play a normal game. If he counters it, we are so done. So this is already the mana screw and the color screw at the start of the game. We didn't even start playing. Fable. So we are falling extremely behind right now. Alright. Alright, guys. This might be the way. I really want to throw him down. He cycles. He can abrade the Bankbuster. Wedding Announcement is very efficient mana, but this gives him the ramp. I cannot afford to give him the ramp. Man, I will pay this 1 life so gladly. If we draw land naturally, we might be in this game still. Alright, 1 cycle, it means that his hand should be gas. You know what, Lydiana? It's not the worst. Like, it hits both of us the same.
We all have things we'd rather.
Can we get enough value in time? I think the Bankbuster. Guys, I don't think the Bankbuster will do it. Alright. So they will +1 again. I think this is the play. I would love to draw cards, but I cannot. We are still trying to recover from the abysmal early game. Like, we would be like 1 turn ahead of where we are if we didn't get this mana screw and color screw. And we would be able to draw more cards to buffer Lydiana, which is not the case right now. Alright, this is the Wedding Announcement now. Man, we just killed Invoke Despair, so it's not as easy for our opponent. Alright, what is the play? Drawing into land. I could play Celestus. Oh my god. Magic! Can I play normally? Oh, I will lose my mind. I want to win this game so much, but like from the start everything is going exactly the opposite of what it should go. This will be probably the Celestus or the Emperor. The only good thing about this whole situation is that my opponent is losing the value as well, but we are nearing Liliana ultimate, and I still cannot draw my lands. Oh my god, how bad can it be? This is what I'm forced to do to buffer my bad draws. Make disappear is a thing. We need to make sure that we hit Liliana or the game is kinda, you know, not goody-goody. Alright, that's a 1. Will you kill the other one? Because we need... Yeah, he will protect Liliana for the ultimate. Alright, it's fine. Yeah, we don't want to play. Hand is actually where the safe town is. Man, he got Liliana ultimate before we fixed our mana. That says a lot. But he killed his Liliana, so we will definitely answer. This way we don't need to go for the Bankbuster, because it's just one card. Let's see the split, guys. And always the most important part. That player sacrifices all permanents in the pile of their choice. So I'm choosing the pile that gets sacrificed. I nearly messed it up once. Alright, that player sacrifices all permanents in the... Okay, so the pile we click, we sacrifice. I mean, I'm really happy that I killed Liliana, and look at his hand. Like, it's not a lot. Bro. You serious? Yeah. Thank you. Like, I saved most of my stuff. Harvester, sure. Like, we are getting... Oh my god. The draws. How can they be so bad? Like, I will finish my game without ever hitting 5 lands. Oh man. So he will be for sure aggressor. This will probably die, but we just need more time. We just need to rebuild and stop drawing 5 drops instead of our lands. That's basically the whole gameplay. Oh my god. I'm so happy Liliana is out at least. If he doesn't remove... Also... Okay, good. That's what we need. We are at 19. Man, I will never hit a land with this deck. I played 26 lands. Oh my god, so frustrating. Like, I'm again not playing against my opponent. I'm playing against Shuffler only. Yep, an easy Invoke Despair. We buffer it just a little bit, but not a lot. Guys, if we start doing clans, we can get there. Look at this, like, we are rebuilding like crazy. And we might fare well next turn. That's a big deal. Can you imagine if we win this game? Oh my god, that's the second Invoke, bro. Come on. It couldn't literally go worse than it went. Everything went exactly wrong and we are still in this game. Alright, cool. So I think we will be forced to farewell probably. So it means we can draw cards. No lands still. Oh my god, still no lands? Really? Alright, so we have to go like this then. I cannot believe the whole game is... Wait, so... I'm sure we can... Oh, I need double white. Alright. Alright. I will do it manually anyway. You know, I don't believe the tapper, but yeah, that was correct tap. We need to pay this. So we killed this one. And we shouldn't get hit by a prizer. And we are all the game on the verge of winning this as the moment Shuffler stops screwing with us. And the Shuffler is always like, nah, I will screw you again. And we say, okay, maybe next turn. So, we are still not dead. We have fuel forever. We have double invoke, farewell, wedding announcement. And this guy just has everything on top of his perfect curve and the shorted. We have all of the answers, guys. And this is the land we needed to win the game. This is the most unlucky, ridiculous game. Guys, you don't believe how many games go like this for me. Oh my god, I'm so salty. I don't believe I did wrong. Maybe to be really constructive. Maybe I should mulligan the first hand. Maybe that was the answer. So maybe it was my bad in the end. Alright guys, so not a lot of interaction, but we have mana, we are on the play, and we have Bankbuster. That's really important. I mean, let's go for the swamp, I guess. Alright, let's see, this is really important. I hope it's not a mountain into 1-drop. This is probably the biggest punish we'll see. Our opponent is tanking forever on his first land. Like, how hard can it be, bro? Wow, a land has been played. Crazy. Alright, so we might be in Mirror. And we have extremely good hand for a Mirror. When we draw all of those cards, alright, as per control possibly. Alright, first you draw your cards. Because you need to keep hitting land drop every single game, day, whatever. I cannot talk, but you get the idea. I will miss a land, won't I? Of course. I always miss a land in this situation. Please, I really deserve to... Can I stop losing games because of the mana screw? Man, I play 26 lands and I'm getting mana screwed every second game. I cannot believe this, honestly. Like, how am I supposed to play Magic? If I... Like, my opponent is just drawing 0 cards and he curves like a boss. Oh my god, Magic. You are the worst. Right. Let's go Bankbuster, I guess. We are so behind after last turn. It's not even funny. We are so... Yeah, that was really bad. Yeah, right now we are absolutely behind on everything. So, oh my god, I'm actually kinda triggered. Guys, you don't believe how many games look like this, that I just cannot draw my lands for my life. Our opponent didn't draw a single card this game and he curved up better than us, basically. Alright, hit, sure. We need lands from now on. Until end of the game, we need to still hit our lands. That's the win con. Not missing your lands. This is how I play Magic. As long as I hit my lands, I usually win game. Alright, I'll take it. We need to be prepared for a lot of counter spells. Alright. I think this is the first step. This is something they are likely to counter, and it still allows us to draw cards. We need to keep hitting lands. Make disappear, right? The smart way would be probably to play Make Disappear without... You can see the hesitation. He has a Make Disappear and he was thinking about sacrificing a Samurai. So this will give us more time. Also, when it flips, we can actually trade with the tokens. They will be buffed by the Emperor, but it will take a while and it will give us a lot of time. The time that we lost while being mana screwed. This is one of the reasons we cannot Farewell or Invoke Despair right now, because they will just countered. They will get countered. Alright. Man, the mana screws are getting to me slowly. Oh man. But fortunately, we will be able to start drawing clans every turn, please. With Bankbuster, we are really drawing a lot of cards. The tapped one. Not perfect, but I'll take it. I'll take it. This is the Emperor turn, probably. Yeah, okay, I have the plan. This is a good one. We are at 13. This will be tense. We need to still recover from the land that we missed. Alright. So we keep playing. We have insane value. As long as we don't die, we overwhelm them super hard. This is your last hit, my friend. We need to be careful. They might play Invoke Despair, even an Esper deck. But however, honestly, they probably shouldn't. Alright, good call. Alright, let's see. And he's holding all the counter spells. He knows that we need to start playing stuff. Is it real? The tapper actually tapped white mana. It wasn't enough so far, was it? Also the tapper. Alright. The Shuffler and the Tapper team. The ultimate MTG experience. Alright, triple Emperor, easy. So if I played this, how much mana do I have? 3, 4. So if I pay 1, it's kinda okay. So let's start with this one. No, then nothing does anything, right? We need to keep playing Emperors. So this will be the first Emperor, main phase, and then we'll cast another one with the treasure. We have enough mana to force some good make disappearing. And even then we can actually pay if we care, so that's why he probably didn't counter. Now we make all the samurais, and we can start trading, and with Bankbuster it will be a bit easier. The only problem in the game is that he has counter spells, and he knows that we need to play into them. We do not attack, we finally flip the wedding announcement. That's the big thing. This is the power spike we needed to start being, you know, competitive in this field. Alright, smart. Now it will be harder to crew the Bankbuster. He wants to kill us with those samurais, and he has a fair shot at doing so. It depends how much counter spells he has. Look at the value. We won't be able to get any of this during the game because of this, you know, mana thingy. And we normally would be casting Invoke Despair by now. Alright. He's splitting nicely, but it's just 3 damage to the face. Oh, interesting call. Alright, so I will do it like this. We want a good trade. There's no benefit in blocking the first striker, honestly. So we will go like this. He probably has something. I mean, if that's the trade, Invoke Despair doesn't kill us. I wonder how he wants to go for the lethal, because he's very close, but he's not there. I mean, alright. Deadly Riposte definitely doesn't make a huge impact here. Alright guys, we are starting to do it. We are starting to do it. I will make a token with the Emperor, so we can actually start with this. I think we might recover, guys. I think we might recover. How much mana? 1, 2. This will be make disappear, right? If he can. And then we just kill the Emperor. So if you want to make disappear, we can waste a little bit of value to gain a little bit of tempo. And we still have Deadly Riposte in the worst case. Yep, but you need to sacrifice. This means the board is ours. So we resolve. We also get the Samurai that can actually crew the Bankbuster, so we decline, of course. Guys, I think we can recover this game even after such a abysmal start. And now we can be attacking. This will be the Emperor, so that's why he doesn't care super much. Guys, we made it. Our opponent got really nice curve early game and we didn't, and we still beat it, so that's a good testament to the deck. Alright, that was a good game. Alright, so a bit slow opening, especially on the draw. However, we have a decent mana base. It is unfortunate. If they counter Bankbuster, this will be a huge setback for us. I mean, they might play their own, I guess. So, I mean, let's see the Braid. If they do not have a Braid, we should be in a decent spot. If they hit... Alright. So I guess they want to draw a card. No! Like, do you really have to have it? Please go away. They always have the perfect opening. Alright, so we are kinda behind right now. Wedding announcement will definitely help quite a bit. And this means that we are losing the value game because our opponent had the perfect answer and basically mirrored everything else. So the wedding announcement need to start going as soon as possible. That's a Smork. 1 damage. Who knows? It might... With Archangel, our reach for damage is a bit higher. And we are... How we are playing this one? How are we playing? So we can play the Emperor right now. It might get countered, so it is a valid point. They can play Brotherhood Sand. If they do it, our Emperor dies. For this reason, we will wait. And they're kinda incentivized to go for Brotherhood Sand, especially with Emperor. It just answers everything we have, and we are a sad panda. Do I want to buffer it fully? Or give him a little bit of cards and go for my own Invoke? You know what? I will go like this. It's not exactly perfect, but I think it's kinda decent. He got 0 cards and this was his best card. And now we go for ours, and believe me, ours will draw some cards. So we got huge card advantage, and suddenly, just like this, we are ahead in the value game. He's also at 9 somehow. And this card is just, like you always will feel who drew more. Told you he had it all the time. If we played Emperor main phase, that would absolutely destroy us. This is pretty good, so he wants to draw a card this turn. And I'm fine with the value game. All I need is just to, you know, draw more invokes, and with double Bankbuster he can abrade something, but we will draw card in response from it, and unless he can get both of them with Brotherhood's End, we should be fine. Alright, that was kinda risky, because they usually play 3 or 4 Brotherhood's End, I think. Depends on the versions, I also see some with 2. So that's a bit risky. Fable? Sure. Fable is actually a perfect target for Archangel. Alright, so what will you do? Oh, if he draws main phase, I'm loving it. Alright, so we basically answer everything with the Archangel. That's super cool. We get so much card advantage from this. Alright, cool. So he has... well, he has Make Disappear. To be fair, he has it. But I will draw the card for sure. Land, pretty nice. Another land. I actually need land every single turn. So, guys, it's either Archangel and we draw 0 cards, or we just go for the value game and farewell next turn. We are at 20. I do not want to give him more time to get the good stuff. So, we will go for the risky direction and the greedy one, because that reflects how I play perfectly. We just want more cards, that's what we live for. Right? You weird, cool, sweet bone Phyrexian thingy that uses the same model as the dragons, probably. Alright, so Smork in my face, sure. If I was at 10, I of course wouldn't do the whole thing. Also the treasure usually is super scary, right? Because you don't want them to ramp. But at this stage, like, the only problem is, do you want to invest so much into the board? Because we are farewelling. And I also want a lot of mana, so I can get all the cards before I farewell. I want to exile his Bankbuster quite heavily. It is an annoying card. Perfect. Please play more. Please play more. Just one more Fable and I will be the happiest Sloth on earth right now. Alright. He said enough. He said, I will give you all this value, but a little bit further. To be honest, I could go for the Bankbuster now and skip the artifacts. This is pretty tempting. Alright. My man, you just made it so much easier. He tapped out. I honestly don't think he's playing perfectly. He's playing way too aggressively. And I think he's losing a lot of options. Land. And I love playing lands. It's some kind of weird joy that I just enjoy. Great joke of the day. Oh, that's the card you want to see. And I mean, what would you say if someone said, farewell my friend, enjoy your 3 cards in hand, because that's everything you got. And the game starts with us with 7 cards that are all amazing against our opponent. He tries to kill us, but it won't work. It's a good strategy though. So he's going a bit all in, but we have the Archangel, and you cannot beat the Archangel, especially when you are oh, this scoop will be so quick. Oh, the evil laugh is coming out naturally. You know this is the moment. The explosion time. Oh, that felt glorious. This is exactly what this deck is about.